right, look at this. There's some talk. Huh?
Go ahead. There's some talk.
There's some talk. Some kid said Jim Jones is better than Nas.
No,
You guys hear about this?
You should pull up the interview. Jim Jones was in an interview saying, yo, look up my Billboard stuff, man. I got more entries than Nas, man. Yo, everybody pulled up the stats. Nas has way more stats on Billboard. It was insane to even say that.
Nas is better. I think so.
I don't even. This is not it.
Uchi Bang Bang will kill any song Jim Jones has. You feel me?
No, you're bugging.
Well,
Ballin' is a bigger hit than that.
Crazy. We Fly High. That was my first ringtone. That was my first ringtone on my first phone. That was a huge hit.
Good. Ballin' was great. Don't get me wrong, but not Uchi Wally.
Ballin'.
I mean I'm pretty sure if we pulled out numbers, Ballin' was a bigger hit than Uchi Wally.
Yeah, but Nas just had more work. Nas just had more work too. Like he had.
But in my personal opinion, Uchi Wally was better. I don't give a fuck about the numbers. If you can put them out there. Yeah, blood. Jimmy Jones.
Yeah. So you see that bottom photo? Fat Joe, Jim Jones, Jadakiss. So it was on their podcast, and he talks about Nas, and Jim Jones says he was a fan of Nas, like he idolized Nas, he loved Nas as you know, like growing up. He said, but once I became a rapper, you know, that's when we started to compete.
Saw a clip on the Instagram.
Oh, there you go, you got it.
Where a young kid was comparing you to Nas and saying that you got
that's my young boy.
Big hits.
Wow.
Yo, he looked to you. He learned how to wear the BB Simon belt from you. He got his swag. Like, how crazy is that? Because in my era, you know what I'm saying? Nas is like a god.
In my era too.
Oh, man.
I mean, so to be compared,
let me that young kid out. Let me.
He was young, and we loved that he loved Jim Jones. I want you to break it down.
Let's break this down. I admired Nas, but remember Nas' first record, The Barbecue, came out when I was in 11th grade.
Yes.
So Nas was my idol when I was young. Like you did, came to dressing, the wordplay, the music, everything. I was a superior Nas fan. Period. I'd never take that away from him. But then as I got in the game, you got to realize that your rivals would be idols, and not to take anything away from that. I developed my own style in my own lane that these kids start to gravitate towards the same way I gravitated towards Nas when I was younger and things like that. It's a whole different generation. We talking about 94, 93. I was in 11th grade. Nigga, it's 2025. There's a big gap there, you know what I mean? And I want people to understand that. So when Shorty's telling people that, he's 20-some years old, that goes to show the part of the era that he's in, that I came into light and started going crazy, that these kids love me. They don't really know who Nas is. If he's 22, he's born in 03.
Not all of them. Some of them know. But
you know what I mean?
A lot of them know.
Yes.
But it's the era.
Music.
No,
there's some kids that.
No, I love that.
There's some kids that love hip hop.
20, so I mean,
they both got the butters on with the white socks.
He's your.
What'd you say? I was looking at the same thing.
They both got the butters on with the white socks and the jorts. The jorts with the white socks and the butters on.
You can't wear Timbos with shorts on. Yeah, with pants.
He is bugging though. He got the.
But did he say the Billboard thing yet, Victo?
No, we didn't get to that yet.
All right, go ahead.
The fucking butters on.
Cause he starts going crazy.
He's just son.
No, but he knows.
My son can't tell you one Nas record. You heard? Like let's keep it a buck here.
Yeah, but
let's keep
takes off the shades.
Let's keep it a buck. You heard? Let's keep it a buck
Serious.
Because they'll bring it up. There must be some type of misconception or what's that word when it comes to Jim Jones and what Jim Jones have done in this game. A lot of these rappers,
we made them take the darkies off.
A lot of these rappers have done a tremendous job, and I take nothing away from them. But they forget I got a hell of a catalog. Me, Jim Jones, myself, gold records, platinum records, gold albums, platinum albums. No, me, Jim Jones. no diplomats, no nobody else. Me, Jim Jones, check my track record, then check everybody else's track record. Then go to the billboards and check all my entries, then check all them entries and shit like that. And I'm not taking nothing away from nobody, but I hear the comparisons and then niggas be trying to act funny when it comes. No, I've been spanking a lot of this shit. I'm talking about the industry. I've been putting on. So let's not get into that where we get into numbers and I gotta show you the statistics of what I've done. You heard to what other people was done. You heard them. You want to go to the Billboard entries, pull up Nas Billboard entries, then pull up my Billboard entries.
Listen, we can't compare the two.
And then people actually did that.
I want to go.
And what?
And then people actually did that, including me.
I did it too.
And Nas had him. I don't understand what he was talking. I was like, I don't understand why he would even bring up the Billboard thing if it's a simple Google search. Are you such and such Billboard?
I didn't have to search that, and I knew Nas was going to spank me. I didn't have to search that shit.
Yeah, and Nas spanked. And to me, it's not even close. Like the numbers were not even close, and it was just like, why would you say that if you know that that's the case?
I think it was somewhat close in the singles category, but Nas had him in the albums.
Right. And then to say that his son doesn't even know can't name a Nas album. I
mean,
a song,
yeah.
but it's just like, damn, that's kind of.
Bro, what year?
That's kind of crazy.
Like,
he's trying to use the longevity versus the he's trying to use the LeBron fucking argument over Jordan. Like that's all he's trying to do.
They're stupid though, because his son young as fuck.
Right.
It was something like 13, 15.
Well, I mean, I don't really understand
22.
that. I don't understand that conversation either, Cheese, because Jim Jones just released an album, and Nas is literally about to release an album soon, I think. So I mean, like
this year.
Yeah, like they're both still pretty active, so one can't say that the other one hasn't been.
I don't hear any noise on Jim Jones projects. I always hear Nas's.
Right. That, and I mean, I think it's unanimous here that Nas is the more probably known rapper between the two. So like, you know, he is more popular, but Jim Jones, to me, he just has some of the, like, I like We Fly High more than anything I think I've ever heard from Nas.
He got hits, especially with the Dipset.
But I'm not saying Nas doesn't have hits. I'm just saying I love We Fly High, so it's really hard to beat that for me.
You heard Illmatic and It Was Written?
Yeah, I was actually listening to that the other day.
Which one?
Illmatic.
Was good,
I listened to it once and I couldn't really get into it, so I did it again, and then I was like a little bit more, but I only got into track 4 again.
You should listen to It Was Written. That I think that's better than Illmatic. That's the second album. I like that much better than Illmatic.
That's a completely different album. Okay.
It Was Written. Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, Cheese, remember that Get Crunk music from Dipset? Yeah. That was my favorite song with them.
This shit that bone dicky damn.
I don't know why.
Dogs for me, kill it,
nigga, you think about harming me?
I don't know why he
started going off for that shit. I ain't gonna lie though.
He always tries to dismiss his time.
That was Jimmy's. That was Jimmy's part.
He always tries to.
A word to describe me, protective. Yes.
That was definitely Joel.
It's going crazy.
A word to describe me, spectacular. Yes. Yep, that's Joel. So stay calm, shorty, because you see that's Palm 40. You would die. You would lie. Yeah, that was Joel's.
Jim Jones always tries to disrespect his time with the diplomats.
I know the Ricochet rapper gotta be that nigga.
Yeah, he always, even in this clip, he's like, not, you know, me, not with the diplomats, but me. Like I don't. He always discredits his time with the diplomats. I'm like, why? That's part of your work. I'm like,
okay, muchacho.
That was literally his best time. That was when he was his best. Was with the well, I don't know. Man. I guess
with Dipset, right? That's what I thought too. I thought the same shit.
I guess I just feel like he think that. I guess I just feel like he think that because he had that one hit by himself, that he tried to discredit. Yeah, that he tried to discredit himself with it.
He had more hits by himself, though.
I just don't understand why he would discredit his time with Cameron and Mace, because
that was a great time. Joel's,
Mace wasn't a part of that.
Nah.
Oh,
Mace was a bad boy.
Yeah, he was Diddy's kid.
He was with them Rough Rider niggas and all them. Yeah.
Then he
I
became a
thought Cam and
feature.
Mace were always together because I typically heard Cam and Mace like that phrase.
Nah, they grew up. They grew up
podcast.
together. They grew up together, and they stopped being cool for like mad long, like 10 years, something like that, and then they just got cool again.
Oh damn. Okay.
Hey, who do you guys prefer, Jim Jones or Nas? Musically,
I'm picking Nas.
Honestly, I'm not checking for neither of them.
Yeah,
honestly.
who would you?
I'm picking Nas.
If you had to listen to one, which song would you put on by one of them first before the other? Kaye said Jim Jones.
I'm not gonna lie, it's probably Jimmy too.
Yeah, I figured that. You two, Jimmy, and me and Senio for Nas.
But I wouldn't hate on Nas. Like I would, like if it's good, I would go and check it out. But Jim might be more sonically for me. Yeah.
Like if
they're just gonna play that one song and shit. That's what it's
right.
No.
But okay,
no. So look, for me, Nas always doesn't pick good beats. So that alone is gonna draw me away from him. Jim Jones picks good beats. So right there, I told y'all beats mean so much to me when it comes to musically. I don't really care about lyrics if you have a trash beat. You can spit the hardest 16 that I've ever heard in my life. I'm not even gonna listen to it if the beat's trash. Jim Jones picks better beats. So I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna give him a chance before I give Nas a chance. And that's always been Nas's thing. He always picks bad beats. Like that's a label that. Damn. That's a label. That's not just me. That's a label that carried through his whole career. Is that Nas picks bad
That's what
beats.
he's known for.
Exactly. He's known for picking bad beats. Right.
I want to say every beat is bad, but
no, he's got solid albums.
That's not what we're saying.
But that's what he's known for.
Every beats, but
overall, yeah, I guess so.
Because
right.
I like One Mic, I like Ether. You know what I'm saying? Like those are good beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, but the majority of his shit, he just don't pick good beats. So, and Jimmy just picks better beats. And Jimmy can rap, so I would personally rather listen to Jimmy. Like if I heard both of them just coming out with me, like if I went somewhere and I saw like a new Nas track and a new Jim track, I'm probably gonna click on Jim's track before Nas. And I'm not saying that he's a better rapper. I'm just saying that that's just me, because like I said, he just picks better beats. I know I have more faith in me liking his new shit versus a Nas shit. That's just me though.
Yeah.
Nas
got new shit up?
Coming soon apparently.
But he's not a better rapper than Nas. Like so,
right.
We
Nas,
need to stop that.
Like I see Nas as more like lyrical, but like Jim Jones just wants to make like fun lit music, kind of like he just wants to make it sound good while throwing in some bars here and there. But like I see Jim Jones is great like ballin' music too, like turn up the speaker at a court and just getting busy with the ball.
I really don't like Jim Jones. Yeah. I just think he's a cornball. I think you too. He's always trying to act tough, bro. Like you are, or he's trying to like look cool all the time. Like, bro, you're too old for that shit. Like, be a fucking grown ass man. Like, I hate when people talk and they be like, "You heard?" Like after everything they say, like, that shit pisses me off. No, I did not heard, motherfucker.
You heard?
I hate that shit. Yo, I can't stand that shit. He's too old for that shit.
Yeah. And he's from New York, so like,
you feel me?
Like, they all kind of do that a little bit.
No, Jada and Fat Joe is on the house with him. Ain't none of them acting like that. They all act their age. Jim Jones
because they grown ass men. You know what I
mean? You know what I mean?
Like, he still act like a young boy.
Well, I think that's still a testament to because I think he's still wanting to be an active artist, a fully active artist. Whereas Fat Joe, I think Jada is still active though. Is he?
Yeah,
I don't.
But
okay,
he's not really. He's.
I don't know. I haven't heard.
I mean, not as active. I don't know, but he's.
He's not active. He's a podcaster.
Actually,
they
what was his last joint? I think his last joint.
Nobody knows.
2020.
Nobody knows.
That could be a part of it. Cheese is that Jim Jones is still trying to be a rapper, so he's still probably carrying that like image with him.
Yeah, but that's corny. Like you look stupid. You look like a fool, man. You're too old for that. Like you look like. Imagine me almost 40 and shit. This nigga's in his 50s, but imagine me almost 40 and over here. You heard every fucking after. You heard. You know what I'm saying? I just ate some food. You heard.
I'm going to the bathroom. You heard.
I'm about to go take a pee. You heard.
You heard.
You sound like a cornball, bro.
I'm about to take a sip of my coffee. You heard.
You heard. Like it's like, bro, shut the fuck up. Like
niggas about to start getting deaf. Niggas about to start getting deaf, huh?
I'm about to breathe, you heard?
No, I ain't hear you,
French
nigga.
Montana.
I'm about to breathe again, you heard?
I just took the biggest shit, you heard?
I'm about to flush, you heard?
Pretty soon you're gonna smell.
Hey yo, don't go in that bathroom for 5 minutes. You heard? Like, shut the fuck up, yo.
I'm about to fart. You heard?
Huh?
Yo, it's just stupid.
I just wanted to say one more thing about the Nas thing. He's got 17 albums, and out of those 17 albums, he's known for spotty production.
Does he have 17 albums, or does he have 17 projects? 17 studio albums?
It says 17 studio albums.
Oh my!
Damn.
And I looked it up.
How many mixtapes?
I don't think he's a mixtape guy. Yeah. We got 4 mixtapes.
Well, yeah. Cause like,
is this real? 4 mixtapes.
That nigga been productive, huh?
I'm not counting these.
How many albums? 17?
17 studio albums.
Plus 4.
1 EP and 5 compilation.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
5 collaboration albums. I mean,
yeah. Because Jay-Z, I think is Jay-Z at 14? Because he has 14 #1 albums. And I know
how many albums he got altogether.
I think 14. I think every album he dropped went #1.
Get the fuck out of here.
It says he has 13
13?
studio albums.
Oh,
and
he's
5
tied with
collab
Drake.
albums.
Yeah. He's tied with Drake. Him and Drake both have 13 #1 albums.
He's got the 2 with R. Kelly, 1 with Kanye, 1 with Beyonce, and 2 with Beyonce. For his collabs.
Which is box.
I don't know. I don't listen to Beyonce.
Yeah. So
hold on. Listen to Beyonce.
17 would make sense because Nas was rapping in the 90s, correct?
I believe his Illmatic came out in 93, was it? His debut album?
So yeah.
Or 94?
He has a lot of work. I wonder I don't think Eminem has 17 albums. I don't think he has 17 albums. But
he's got 12.
Oh, I was about to say
12,
close to Drake and
yeah. Nas at 17 is pretty impressive. That's a lot of albums. Although he's been around for what, 30 years now, right?
30 years, 32. Yeah, probably 32. 31, 32.
Almost 3 decades and 17 albums is.
His most recent material projects people have been enjoying. The King's Disease trilogy and the Magic trilogy have been highly rated and revered. So he's doing good though, coming back. And he's got this new project this year with I think DJ Premier or Pete Rock. I don't remember which one, but I'll check that out. Let's see what else.
What else?
I want to go down the line now because now we going down the line. He's a rapper and I'm a rapper.
Listen,
let's go statistically.
It feels great.
But I want to go statistically.
All right, can I say something?
He was ready to go on that.
We all feel the same.
Forget about the numbers. You heard? My numbers back up.
Let me step up to the forefront.
Big Jada.
And the music
Talk that shit, my boy.
culture have a problem is a thing. And there's nothing, the world goes off numbers, but in hip hop, we don't pay enough homage to those before us the correct way.
Talk that stuff.
Sometimes it's even myself.
Talk your shit,
so it gets no other genre of music. Fucking, I don't even know who to use.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, hip hop is like basketball.
Jelly Roll's never gonna say that about
hip hop is like basketball. John Morant get on the court with LeBron. He's going to kill LeBron. So this is what this is about. This is what this is about. There's nothing that could. There's never is me. Putting me up against anybody, I'm taking me every time. Every time.
Okay,
every time in all categories.
Right.
I wouldn't even say you're supposed to either.
Right, you're supposed to, right.
Yo, Jada funny.
In every category, I get.
You don't want to lie to yourself.
Right, you're supposed to hype yourself up regardless. Anyway.
Who would you pick out of the 3 on this couch?
Come on, man.
I'm picking. I think Jada is the most lyrical. Fat Joe got some hits though. But I wouldn't pick Fat Joe. I'm just saying,
forward.
Fat Joe got I remember as a kid, lean back. That was the hardest shit as a kid.
Another round.
I think Jada has the best body of work. I don't know all of Fat Joe's stuff, but I'm just saying Jada. I mean, I like Jim with We Fly High.
So you picking Kaye if you had to listen to one from first?
If I had to listen to one first, if all 3 of them dropped an album, Probably not Fat Joe. I'm good on that. Either it'd be between Jada.
Just say my boy name, man. Just say it, then. Just say Jada, nigga. Just say it. Jada.
Well,
Jada.
I think if I'm
thinking S me. Love.
I'll go.
Love.
If I had listened to one, if I had listened to one of them in 2025, I think I'm picking Jada in 2025.
Jada, okay. I pick Jada. You pick Jada. Cheese picks Jada. Senio picks Jada.
I didn't even say anything.
Cheese picked Jim Jones.
What is it?
Oh, you picked Jim Jones over Jada Cheese?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
First off, Fat Joe is not even in the conversation.
No, I know. That's why I didn't even mention him.
Yeah, no. I don't
Nobody
even know
cares
his
about
catalog.
Joey.
Yeah, I have no idea what his
I fuck
catalog
with Fat
is
Joe.
like.
I like his first album, Represent. The Fat Man's here.
Yeah, like
Fat Man's in the house.
Big fun.
He has hits for sure, but I'm just saying.
Almost better.
Hold on 1 second.
And that's why I said in 2025, if all three of these guys drop, that's why I said in 2025. I think I'd go to Jada first.
So I don't know. I personally, I probably would. I don't know, man. Like again, that's tough. I can't say. I think it's a tie.
Yeah, like
I really wouldn't care.
I would still
I don't
like
care
to go
for
to
any
Jim.
of them.
Yeah. Well, that's why it took me forever to answer because I don't really But if I had to, I'm saying I'd probably pick Jada. If I had to.
Yeah, it's a coin flip for me.
But
thanks for your answer, Kaye.
But like, if like free will is a thing and we weren't forced to, then yeah, I'd probably just.
He said, "Cause your answer now you're gonna get more passes in 2K."
Nice. Good luck.
Started off saying you grew up watching Nas. The only problem,
I didn't take that away from
the only situation I'm saying now to you, right? There is no situation.
I always tell people
kids still worship you.
You fucking started.
No, I'm not doing this. I did not know it was going there.
Because you're really friends with him.
He gonna be mad at you.
Not me.
You heard him?
Wait. What the heck just happened?
Right. Who gonna be
Something just went left. Something just went left. What the hell just happened?
Yeah, come on, bro.
Come on,
from
man.
that to Stone
Video.
Cold Stunner. Come on, man. What's going on over there?
You know, you watch a video and the next video plays. That's what happened.
Talking about Nas and
Stone Cold Stunner.
Come on, what is that?
It's not cold enough. I need the air on. It's not cold enough. But yeah, that's a silly debate.
Got a towel on his shoulder. What are you doing?
It's hot over here.
This guy cooking a meal.
I think the debate. I think Jim versus Jada is a better debate than Jim versus Nas.
Or even Jim versus Fat Joe.
Yeah.
No, Fat Joe is not beating nobody in no music.
You sound ridiculous.
I
don't think so.
Who?
I think music is preference. So it's what you like. Just because you like something don't mean everybody else like that.
I understand that, but you still sound ridiculous.
I don't think so.
Well, I don't know why Jim would go at Nas. Nas is he's one of the best rappers of all time.
It's because that topic came up. Some kid made a video saying that Jim Jones inspired everyone before Nas with the belts and clothing.
I think that's a matter of influence versus, ability.
Well, Jim saw that and then he had to jump in.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. It's a silly topic, but
I just don't know why he'd get into the stat battle. Why would you bring up the stats? He was better off trying to argue for his influence versus his stats.
Yeah,
too much faith in that.
Yeah,
because if he tried to use influence, then he would have had to have added the Dipset. He couldn't use that. He couldn't use his influence and not include Dipset. So he's trying to move himself away from Dipset, and that's the only other thing he could do is stats. And that's only because of that one hit he had. I promise you, if he never had Ballin', he wouldn't be talking no stats.
He has the other songs. We pop champagne.
That too. He's better off with the Dipset too, though. He should have just added on that. Just like, for real. His best songs were with Dipset.
His best song was by itself, which was balling.
Bro, it was balling, but I don't know.
And then his second best song to me was and it's not necessarily, I don't know if it's his, but I'm just saying he's on it, was the Pop Champagne. That song was, I remember when that came out, I was in like intermediate school. That was hard.